Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. Using Emojis, a.k.a. Let Me Talk My Shit.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. 5Ms off the iPhone, a.k.a. playing Wordle.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sheek, a.k.a. Donnie G, a.k.a. Big Price is Right.
I can't breathe.
What up? It's your boy Jadakiss, a.k.a. Kiss My Ass, a.k.a. Jeff. I'm getting a private investigator to follow you around.
What up, what up? It's your boy Styles P, a.k.a. I'm high as fuck. I also play Wordle. Kiss my black ass if you don't fuck with me. Biatch.
This is Two Juice, Two Back, this is the movie. What's happening, guys? Yo.
How y'all been?
Everything's good. How are you?
Hanging in there, man.
It's fucking freezing cold outside. Just generally. Today's a little warmer.
Yeah.
Hanging in, though?
Hanging in there. It's supposed to be a little better this week, like 50, 60.
You back out doing the trails or no?
I've been started. Yeah?
How-
I never really stopped unless it gets to like...
How long we talking, like, just generally speaking?
Meaning what?
Like, how many miles you running?
Only 3.
3 miles. Every day?
Every day.
No more, no less.
No more, no less.
All right.
Yeah.
Could you do a marathon?
No. Well, I heard you got to prepare for
3
that. A 3-mile marathon. Yeah. At a certain time, I'm gonna come in, but like I heard you got to get ready for a marathon. Like prep yourself for real.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
as far as like just going out there running that joint.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think when like
Yeah.
Puff and Angie did it, like both of them like had like, you know, tough like leg issues, knee issues afterwards because they didn't put in the work.
And
Yeah.
believe it or not, it's even
Angie Ma did one?
Yeah.
it's even a diet and
hard.
a way you're supposed to eat before that, all kind of
The
stuff.
whole
in it.
thing.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Running is no joke.
Nah.
No. Styles, you were down in Miami.
Yes, sir.
You did Drink Champs.
Yes, sir.
So everyone, obviously, you guys have been on Drink Champs. We were asked to be on like last winter.
Yeah, but you make it sound like we like turned him down.
No,
We
we
were
were
like too big for.
No, we were more like, hey, let's do it when we can all go down there and make a Two Jews and Two Black Dudes, you know, episode happen. It would be hilarious. But you watch it, and Nori's like just, you know, Nori, right? You're never gonna get the end of a sentence. You're never gonna get a finished thought. Like it's just gonna go left a lot of the times. So there was a moment when he was like, hey, what other activities are you up to? And throws to Styles. And before Styles can answer and be like, I got the juice bar, I got like, you know, all this stuff going on, and I got this podcast, he was just like, yo, how many girls you finger banged back in 98? Like, like you heard?
Wait, then he asked how many girls you think I banged in?
Yeah.
How many girls he finger banged?
Yeah, finger bang.
Finger banged in 98.
But you're never going to
Did
finish
Havoc
like
respond?
a thought. He just like laughed. And he's like, you always ask that. But like, is it true when you do it
That's funny.
that like you understand like it's a good look platform wise, but do you go in understanding, yo, this is my friend and we're not going to finish the story?
You finish the story, you just get into other stories finishing the story. A lot of other stories begin. And then
Does
you
it
may,
loop back to the story somehow? Does it?
somehow it goes back to the story. May not be on camera.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like,
in real life, but
Cam did
no.
it right, because Cam like sort of like strong armed him into being like, we're telling this story, we're finishing the story, like we are not gonna
I think,
derail.
well, you know, I think it depends on the vibe you go on the show with. Like, you know, you go to get fucked up and have a good time, it'll work. If you're going to get a point across, but not be fucked up and have a good time, I don't think it'll work. You want to
Nobody's-
get a point across and get fucked up and have a good time, I think it'll work.
Nobody's crazier than crack. Fat Joe.
Joe, yeah.
How you feel today, Luch? Well, let me tell you, I felt this way today because, yo, you jogged today, Luch? Man, it was a trail. Hold up. A trail I was on. Like, yo, dog.
Yo,
Yeah, I remember a few years
love you,
ago.
Crack.
he's the best.
A few years ago, I was trying to do an event. We just done our Rockefeller like reunion show, and I was trying to do an event. It was going to be the Locks. It was going to be Cameron. It was going to be Fat Joe, and it was going to be
Like either 50 or Nas.
50. And everybody said yes. And then I hit you guys about it, and you were like, we're not going to be able to talk at all. Like Fat Joe, like nobody's going to be able to talk. Fat Joe's going to talk the entire time.
Oh. I believe that.
I feel like
50's a little long-winded.
for sure.
It's a little long-winded.
I feel like
Styles a little long-winded.
Very long-winded.
He's very
Yeah.
long-winded.
well, Styles has like a point of view
My
and
shit is
something to say.
intellectual.
Yeah. I feel like, I feel like when
You know what I'm saying, Jeff? My shit's intellectual. is how
I
you
feel
gotta
like when we
come
all
back.
go down to Miami to do like drink champs, it's like Johan was saying, like there's gonna be like good chaos. You know, there's enough of us where like we bring this energy, they have their energy already, they fuck with us, like it'll be like a lot of fun. I do think that Nori's gonna have those moments where he's just like,
I've had a lot of personal conversations with me, Nori, and Crack. It's incredible.
oh, I bet,
How
It's
long?
Incredible.
I bet,
A lot of them.
I bet Fat Joe at
lengthy
dinner is
conversation.
like the fucking best. Like
Definitely.
just
He
regaling
can
you with
hold
like,
the middle spot. Like
yeah,
Herb.
yeah.
Like
He's a
Herb, Fat
great
Joe's a great middler.
Yeah,
Nori's a great middler.
yeah.
Let me
Really
tell you
great
about the steak I had.
Great
It
middler.
was the steak. Let me think. It was me, Macho. Like your dog. All right, bro.
He's a great middler.
That's my nigga.
Nori's gonna be like,
You know that kid's right here. He'll get on and like tell you some other shit. Like, yo, he'll ask you it.
He's a great
and it's his
middler.
story.
Word.
Yeah. Yo, so we wanted to do this
time,
episode because Jada was like, how come I'm not getting my picks on this fucking podcast that we're all a part of?
No doubt.
Sheek gets his, Styles gets his,
Still didn't get
we get
mine.
ours. You
This is your
you
your
chose
choice.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I meant the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is not a me problem. That is very much a you problem.
Shit happens.
Why y'all just didn't reach out to him? Which one do you mean? Because
No, we did. We sent the
58
poster. We sent the poster a couple
No,
times.
but I mean, you know, or you asked him.
oh yeah.
No, it's not like we just like made it up.
Fucked up.
No.
I meant Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Jada,
I'm
pull
cool
it-
with them. I'm cool with the.
Pull the mic a little closer, Jim.
I'm cool with Indy.
Just generally speaking,
Yeah.
he's an alright guy.
Yeah. Indy was that too.
All right, Jeff, you want to get into this Wikipedia?
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Jada's favorite movie.
That's right.
Is a 1984 American action adventure film
That's my favorite.
directed by Steven Spielberg. It is the second installment in the Indiana Jones franchise, a prequel to the 1981 film Raiders of the Lost Ark. Harrison Ford.
The original one I picked.
That's right.
They go to India. Indiana Jones is asked by desperate villagers to find a mystical stone and rescue their children from a thuggy
Thuggy. Yeah.
cult practicing child slavery, black magic, and a bunch of other bad shit in honor of the goddess Kali.
Where does this Indiana Jones movie rank in all the Indiana Jones movies?
Under Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay, so
Somewhere. falls
Raiders is
under
number
it.
one.
For me.
Which one was first?
That was Raiders.
Raiders.
First one is Raiders.
Then you got this one.
Was this
Yeah.
the sequel?
This is
This
yeah,
is
but
the-
it's the
it's the
prequel.
It's a prequel.
Yeah.
It's a sequel, but it's a prequel to
Exactly.
the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
This is like episode 1.
So remember, there were Nazis in the first one.
Yeah.
They didn't want
I'm
to
gonna
like.
keep it 100. I
Yeah.
kind of like this one with the stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
I
this
like the
one was
Nazis.
dope.
With the
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
Jumanji
glad-
got that from there. The stone. They had to find that stone. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. You got to bring
Okay,
back.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, but like I'm glad Jada's back on board. So Raiders, then this, then you got like Last Crusade, which is with Sean Connery.
Yeah, of course.
And then the fourth one.
And then you got like the fourth
the
one, which is
crystal
way
something or other.
afterwards.
Yeah.
What's the Shia LaBeouf one?
That's
Crystal something.
Crystal Skull, maybe.
Crystal Skull.
That happened like way long after.
Yeah.
By the way, never trust that. Like you want to like be in that element. Like you're making the movies in the '80s, keep it in the '80s. Like that's, there's a look, there's a
But you
style.
never saw that one.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I wouldn't see that one.
Yeah.
Because they switched the dynamic of it. Because they
Yeah,
switched
I
the-
just
Crystal
Too
Skull
much
was
too
dope
later.
though.
was it.
Yeah.
Crystal Skull was kind of dope.
You like the ancient times look.
Yeah. There's a
Crystal
certain
Skull
vibe.
wasn't bad
you know?
though, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got to read.
He had a wing baby.
Yeah, that was his kid, right?
He had a kid.
It's like winning the Marys with a pin.
I don't know if I love the
1985
Nazi
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Shoe falls
That's the
apart.
first
you know?
one.
Yeah.
You love that one? I think the one with the bald head dude with the kids and all that
Yeah.
was probably the.
That's this one, Temple
yeah,
of Doom.
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
rips the heart out.
Right.
Yeah.
I want this is alright.
Yeah.
This is alright. I ain't gonna lie. Now that you think about it,
It is dope. It is dope.
this one is dope, dog. Yeah. Word up.
All right, so
like this one.
there were a couple things that happened at the time. It's funny, like you think that like cancel culture and all these like the way people look at movies now as like a white savior movie that just happened now. But back in the '80s when this movie came out in 1984, people were like, "Hey, this is a little white savior ish," like guy comes and rescues the kids who were slaves. Like, how do we feel about that back then versus how we feel about that now? Like, do you think
Same
Indiana
shit.
Jones? Yeah. Well, do you think Indiana Jones is going in there and like white man stealing some like traditional like artifacts that belong to the native people there?
Well, they called him, so you can't really say that one, but you can't call him a thief, but it does have the white savior feeling. Like Indian people calling a white man to save Indian people, but other than that, it's a fucking dope movie.
You fuck with Indiana Jones.
So that's the same as you would say the same with the Mummy. You felt that way about this white guy going and messing with the artifacts and stuff.
There's a question.
There's always a question in that.
Yeah.
I guess on a Hollywood tip, like not on the
you.
entertainment side, but on a Hollywood tip, it's always a fucking.
I think very deeply. Are you a philosopher? Yes. Yes. You okay, that shit?
I mean, you think about it, it goes back to
y'all taking it
Tarzan.
there.
Yeah.
It goes back to Tarzan. Now, a white guy lost from Europe somewhere, come here and could talk to all the animals, or all the black people's here.
And protect the whole forest.
Protect everything, the whole fucking jungle.
Jeff, you're a white man. How do you feel about Indiana Jones?
Love him. He's my fellow brother.
Yo,
Yeah, me, Indiana Jones, and Joe Rogan.
Joe
Three
Rogan.
amigos. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I had a line. We had a song that we did. I had a line in it where I said "whipping foreigns like I'm Indiana Jones." Clever line.
Yeah.
Whipping foreigns.
I get it.
Yeah. But like, you know,
I get it.
not gonna be out here just like, you know, shouting that willy nilly.
I mean, you just did. Seems like nobody brought that up, but you
Yo.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. Jada, do you think danger finds Indiana Jones or Indiana Jones finds danger?
I think it finds him. Whatever he got to do to get the stone, or whatever, you know, all the obstacles and different demographics he got to go through is always some danger right there. So it could be either way, but I think it definitely finds him. Wherever he's going to try to find the stone, he runs into danger.
I agree.
Like he's one of those guys where it's just like wherever he goes.
Yeah, if it could go smooth, I think he would love it to go smooth just to find that skull. But he'll step on this, and then the darts come out, and then, you know, so.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know. He wasn't around in
If Snoop was
years
out
ago.
around then, it would have been a perfect segue for them to throw in. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking another. Every time he was running into shit, the
Word.
ground dropping rats, snakes,
Yeah.
Yo.
in the pit,
Don't move.
of
And then the thing
rattlesnakes.
is- yeah.
The big fucking stones coming out of the wall, rolling.
So you
out.
like that setting
Oh, I hate it. Can't stand it. Like
when they go to New York and all that.
no, as a movie though, like I get it. Like where it's like this makes it more compelling, or whatever. But I don't fuck with snakes or rats or like all these like different bugs. Like find me fucking far away from that shit. You know?
No, I'm saying you like that environment more. You didn't like the newer ones.
Oh, got it.
You like that setting.
I don't like when I'm talking about like the new movies, like
Mean how
going
it
into the
look
old
with
space.
The 80s nostalgia,
Yeah.
the film look.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's too smooth. The editing is quicker. Like it doesn't feel the same. You know, like all these movies that we watch from the 80s got
Absolutely.
a vibe to them.
Hell yeah, it's a wave.
But
It's
I guess if you're watching like the newer movie and you buy into it as the newer movie, then you're like, cool.
But it's sort of the same thing as like Home Alone, right? Like, you know, like I love the Home Alone movie originally, but like I don't need a new Home Alone now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it filled that need for me as like a kid, but like, you know,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to know that Kevin
How about
McAllister.
Grease?
How about Grease? I don't need a new Grease.
What's
know-
your favorite Grease?
I know you like Grease too.
Who doesn't
That's
like
the one
Grease?
with cool
Yeah.
ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer and yeah.
Best Grease.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
We should have reviewed that one.
Gotta do that next. Whatever. Like 2 more years when they get back around to me, we gonna do Grease too.
Yo, Indiana Jones goes through so much shit, right? Like everywhere he goes, he's got to have like the greatest stories. He's got to be like next to Fat Joe as the greatest storyteller. He just sit down at dinner and he
He
fucking.
didn't do his own stunts because he would have been hurt. His knees would have been shot.
But what do you think if Indiana Jones is taking some girl out, right? You got to tell your best date story, like to impress her, or whatever. What's the story out of all the Indiana Jones thing? You think he's gonna be like, so one time, I went into this fucking Temple of Doom and saw a guy fucking snatch a heart out of a still breathing guy and then lowered him to sacrifice him into the depths of hell. Like,
That's a good one. Yeah. That's
think
if the
you'll top
bitch
that
believe
one.
you. She might not believe you.
That could go either way.
Yeah, yeah.
She gonna be with you or she ain't never gonna come next to you again after you tell her some crazy shit.
India freak, man. He got that whip and shit. That nigga freak. Yo, dog, yo.
Andy
She might
freaking
fall
off.
for that one. That's it. You don't need to tell her that now. Yo, dog.
Andy freaking off.
Yo,
Yo,
a freak.
Styles, what do you think?
Snatching the heart out is at the top of the list, I would say. There's some pretty
Yo,
crazy shit to do.
you think you'd be like, one time there was this guy who was like an assassin who was hiding out in my room and was going to go find me. And so I took the whip out, grabbed him from behind, and fucking threw it up into the
Indy
fan.
been through a lot of shit, man.
Wound him up and hung
Yeah,
him.
I feel like Indy would be like
Indy been
better
through a
in
lot.
therapy, like
Yeah.
rather than like I don't think that like when he's trying to impress women, like he has to
Yeah,
talk
he ain't gonna
much.
tell that story. You gotta tell
Yeah.
that to your homies.
Yeah,
His story with the chicks gotta be something totally different.
Like what?
I don't know.
Like,
man.
I'm a
I
world
found
traveler.
diamonds.
Yeah, the jewels. I would say the
I
jewels
think
and
it
the
would
stuff.
hit
Yeah.
with the chicks that he found diamonds. Indy was lit though with the chicks. You know why? He was a teacher.
They respect the
Archaeology.
intellect.
yeah. No one gets more pussy than teachers.
He was archaeologist. He was a stone guy.
I
Yo,
think it's a fact.
yo,
Yeah.
On TV, teachers get a lot of pussy, Jeff. I don't know what you're talking
head
about.
of the class.
Yeah. Wait, what teachers are we talking about on school or on TV?
TV?
All of them.
Every single
Either
one.
they was getting it or raping the kids.
Man,
Yikes.
Pussy. Counts.
Actually, that's the thing with this too.
Right.
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indy is hitting on his 19-year-old students, like all these girls who looking at him like, yo, you're the fucking mind that I look up to, and meanwhile he's just like, let me get some pussy. Yeah.
Deep.
He didn't really find he didn't find too much diamonds though. Being that we said that, right? He found like statues that was worth like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like,
He
stuff
found
that-
magic.
but
But,
he
like-
wasn't-
but,
he
like,
found
how do you
treasures,
even-
like
He found magic.
it wasn't
he was
like
in shit with all
Sierra
treasure
Leone
rooms.
stuff. He'd have been. It wasn't that kind of diamond.
No,
It was
no,
He
he
found
Yeah, he found
like the cat,
artifacts.
the gold cat.
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
Didn't he find like the fucking Nazi tomb with all the stored shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be shit like that.
So I mean, like that's like a lot.
That's like a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Goonies nigga found more than him.
Yo,
No way.
Yo,
no
remember
way.
they found that nigga on One
The
Eye
whole
Willie
ship.
shit? The
Yeah.
shit banged into that thing and it came into. It was like a. Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Eye
Yeah.
Willie's place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was
I don't know if they found more than Indy.
I don't know.
Yo,
You're right.
so-
It might not have
wait.
been worth more than that. Like one gold thing that Indy found.
So are you saying that like Indy is not the hero that we made him out to be?
No, Indy's the man.
Nah, Indy's the fucking dude.
Let's be clear. He's the man.
Besides them implementing the white savior,
Yeah.
Indy's the fucking dude.
Y'all took
dog.
it there with
Yeah.
that. That gonna have me thinking, going like, damn, I ain't even there.
But like, who would win in a fight? Batman, Superman, or Indy?
Yo, you
Any
crazy?
one of them, Indy, they'll beat the shit out of him. Indy don't
Superman
stand a
would-
chance against any of them.
His eyes could rip your legs off, dog. His eyes, dog.
That's what
His
makes
eyes
him
could
trash.
Go through your
He could
head.
do that and never beat Batman. Think about that.
He
He
could
just-
beat. Yo, we ain't
never
gonna get
beat
into this
him.
comic book shit. I can tell you.
Yeah.
Listen, Batman got to use.
Johan,
He got to use
correct
his
me,
stuff.
am I wrong?
He got to use his stuff.
He does.
He's not.
But they actually
Superman's
had
not human.
scraps. This is in history.
Right.
Superman never finished Batman. Not the right way. He should be able to disintegrate Batman.
Batman had
How
to
do
go
we even
find
have a
out
beef
shit,
with?
get the stuff to beat him. They ain't like.
I'm
he had
agreeing
to-
with
he
you.
had to,
That's
like,
what makes Superman trash.
because he has a weakness.
He should have been able to beat Batman's ass off a rip.
Batman, by the way.
Look, he could have coming out the house and we meet up right there. Not he went and got prepped. Like you get what I'm saying? The stuff you seen, like he had to get stuff to weaken this man.
I'm not disagreeing with
Like
you.
Luka
That's
give him
why I'm
this,
telling you
like, to help him
Superman's
out.
trash.
He ain't trash though. He can't be
Yeah, look
trash
how mad Sheek is getting.
because he can't be. Superman is like he can't be.
Yeah.
Batman is a regular man with money.
He is.
Just had
That's
this
true.
conversation.
That's true.
He's a regular man with money. There's no way
They
he can win.
respect him more in the Justice League than Superman.
So that's how that shit go.
But wait, so like Batman is also like mentally, he's got like his own he's got a lot of issues. Does Superman have issues?
Superman?
Yeah.
Kryptonite.
Well, no, I mean, but
No,
like
not his weakness. His
I'm
issues.
saying like if
Oh, you want to go home?
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
he was struggling with who he is.
I would think if your whole planet's wiped out, you have some sort of
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, he's got like some traumas that
He's
just like
struggling with who he is.
Superman
Yeah.
definitely got trauma.
That's
Yeah.
like my other homie, Hancock.
Oh, I thought you meant like a person in real life.
Nah,
Yeah.
Hancock. I
You know
swear I just had
Hancock.
this
Yeah, I was
convo
like,
with some guys, man.
Hancock.
And Hancock, he's a dope hero too. You want the
Super
truth?
dope.
He's dope, right?
I
Come
fuck
on
with
now,
Hancock.
think about it.
Mm-hmm.
He had a kryptonite
That's
kind
Will
of thing.
Smith, right?
Was
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black superhero.
Yeah.
He had
So not a white
if he's
savior.
close to
Yeah.
the girl,
Yeah.
then they get weak. So that's kind
Indy's
of like
not even in his fucking superhero category. That's what we're going
Hancock
on.
should be there, man.
Indy's a regular dude that's doing super shit.
But isn't that Batman too?
Yeah, but Batman's doing super shit around superheroes.
He was trained by ninjas and like
that
Indy
makes
was
him a
the-
superhero.
And he's
Because
he's
he's
wealthy
like-
and has all the tools.
He's like on the
Yeah.
team with the superheroes, and then everybody with
He ain't got all
powers
the
is
tools.
listening
He
to
got
him.
archaeologists
That
too.
shows you how much power he has. He has no
Batman got
fucking power. He got a
toys.
bunch of money and tools, but then everybody with powers, he shouldn't even be in the crew.
So about Indy?
Batman.
No, Batman.
Think about it. Batman don't deserve to be in the Justice League, but he is. That's how dope he is.
Should we put Indiana Jones in the Justice League?
Fuck no. But he could do some Justice League shit though.
Some regular on land shit that don't require
Like
no-
Batman.
He
He's
should
like
work in the
Batman. He just
computer,
got a
like-
hat and a whip though.
Well, wait. Okay, so I don't know
Batman
anything about
got the
super-
toys.
Is
Batman and beat the shit out of
Indiana's like Batman.
is
but with
Aquaman
less
good
shit.
on land or no? Is Aquaman only good in the water?
Nah, he's alright on that.
That's where he's better at. That's
better.
where
He's
that's where
He's
you
better
gotta
with the
use
Aqua.
him,
He's
gotta
from
use him,
Aqua.
man.
So he's like as good as like Indiana Jones
What the
in the
fuck
water.
is happening here? Where are we going with
Comic
this?
books, but I just had this whole shit with me freeing us. Yo, dog. Yeah.
Yo, so
Aquaman is only because, you know, he got the Atlantis and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That's his world under there.
Yeah.
That's
his
what,
world.
that's his domain.
Yeah.
That's where he get busy
Yeah.
at. You know what I mean?
He
yo,
can stop tsunamis. He can help.
He can help.
He can help.
He can ride a whale.
That water is
He could
all
ride a
that
whale.
shit. Water is the most dangerous shit, dog. I swear it's over fire. What's your worst element to you?
I'm going with you on that.
I'm gonna say water is the
I'm going
worst.
with you on that.
Water is more dangerous
Act
than
like it.
no, check it.
Wait,
you are humans are.
Vacation, this nigga's diving in. This
Wait,
nigga's
water
crazy.
is the most
water is
dangerous
the most
element?
dangerous
health to me. it
element that
What?
because you could like just say you could put out fire. You could do how you stopping water. Like water is
Keeps
water.
coming.
Yeah, water could be bad. If
is.
it's
Besides Aquaman, who could stop a tsunami?
yeah. You like water, like ocean, not like a faucet running water. I'm talking about like
Yeah.
He doesn't mean the ocean. What he's referring to is we're speaking of all the natural
Elements.
Yeah,
elements.
elements,
Water
yeah,
Out of
yeah.
the
is
natural
the most dangerous,
elements,
believe it or
water
not.
would
Yeah.
be the most. For me, also,
Right.
I would agree with him. Fire seems like it,
yeah.
but
Throw the dirt on it. Put the
y'all
fire
ain't
out.
black, man. Slaves died in this fucking water, man.
Yo,
Our people were slaves?
yeah, I know.
Yeah, true.
Let's not go. Let's
Yeah,
not go.
I'm not,
The only slaves we're talking about today are the little children who were freed by the
Thank you. Yeah,
white
yeah.
savior.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, like water, you got to think about it. Water is a dangerous.
Word.
Think about it.
Yeah.
They know more about outer space that's
Then what's
not on
under there.
Earth
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
than
yep.
they do than
The unknown.
below
Yep.
the sea, which is on Earth.
And they call it the
Water is
unknown.
definitely the most dangerous
Absolutely.
fucking
Wait,
natural
before,
element.
before we get into
Going with you on
where
this,
you're
bro.
going, rock, paper, scissors, what do you choose first? What's your go-to?
I ain't really know how to play that shit.
What?
That can't be true.
That was
I mean,
the
I'm alright, but I
stupidest.
never really
I don't
did
think-
it.
No.
I don't got no.
I'll never
That
really
is
know
a
how
I
to
ain't
play
gonna
that
lie.
shit.
I'm glad y'all said that.
That is a great
I
question.
felt like the South Side was just so fucked up. We never. That's
no.
a stupid fucking
I
game.
never learned
What?
how to play that shit.
Wait, a stupid game. Not a stupid question.
So rock,
yeah.
yeah, rock,
Paper.
paper,
And
straight,
scissors.
scissors because it
Yeah.
cuts it. So we gonna
Yeah.
do
So
it. Do it.
rock,
One, paper,
paper,
scissors,
scissors,
shit, and then say I have to go rock all the time, right? You can't break the rock.
You
What?
you
No,
cover the rock with
yeah,
paper.
Paper beats rock. Paper is the
beats
most
rock.
dangerous element.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Scissor beats what?
I tell you
Scissor
what.
beats paper.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on.
why don't you? Which one should you do every time?
That's
I mean, that's the
Again,
question.
magic guess.
yeah.
No. This is a stupid fucking game. And this is what happens when you don't play Manhunt.
Yeah,
Get punched in the
tag.
face,
Yo.
beat up, tag, all that. We don't play that.
That's
That's
when
where
you
this
never got
game's
punched in
coming
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah,
A
you threw real rocks. You threw real.
Facts though, yeah, rock fights.
Yeah.
But in real life, though, paper is the most dangerous element because the shit the government signed.
Yo.
Oh,
But in
I
this
thought you were
room-
gonna
Here we
say
go.
the word.
In this room, if we was going at it,
Yeah.
and you had to choose an element to have in your hand, I'm pretty sure it would be a fucking paper. That would be your last weapon of choice in the physical
Yo.
Yeah.
confrontation. In the mental confrontation, paper will win.
What is the world's
Because what is
Stop.
money? Because the
Everything
checks,
revolves
because
around
it's
paper.
That
I mean,
is
the
true.
tongue, words mighty, the tongue's mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
Word is really the most dangerous weapon.
what?
Think about it. You could. How many people are you gonna go shoot? Not just anybody. At a point of time, maybe you're a maniac and you shoot 1,000
Right.
people. That's fucking absurd. You could be
yeah.
the president, sign a paper, and destroy a fucking whole country, nation, with the signing of a paper. powerful. Paper's powerful.
Facts.
Yeah, very P.
Yeah.
Pen is powerful.
Styles.
Pushing P.
What is the world's most dangerous animal?
A white man.
He said, "Bing, bing, 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 bing." Yeah, we gotta get a bell in here. Bing, 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 bing.
I was gonna
The
say that.
white man's most dangerous animal.
I was gonna say that.
God damn it.
Absolutely.
A very wealthy white man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
The 1% of white men is the most
Nailed
dangerous
it. You
animal
fucking
on
got
the
it
planet.
exactly. That's exactly right.
You got it exactly.
That was great.
What you mean?
No, with you, but yeah, I fucking got it exactly. Yeah.
A white man has done the most destruction. A white man has done the most destruction on
Yeah,
this
it's an
planet.
easy
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
It's an easy answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the animal part, because he's the animal.
Because he's we're all animals. You know?
Yeah,
all animals.
Yeah.
World's most dangerous game.
Yeah. No, but I think people.
Why wouldn't
a lot of people be like an alligator or
But why wouldn't it be
shark.
be the black woman or she's the most dangerous?
What black woman took
not
over
killing
a
people,
nation?
But she gave birth to this.
We're going but that's
She
not
gave-
causing destruction. That's causing
That man-
That's causing life and beauty. That's not destruction.
She's
Destruction.
powerful because she
That's
brought
powerful.
you, Dr. King. She brought you.
But you
Sheek.
said that's power. That's not destruction. Destruction is
dangerous.
look.
You saying
Yo.
it was
Coming here
dangerous.
before America, it was the Native Americans America. White man got here. What was it?
What you ask me?
His land. I'm asking you.
Oh.
It's
Nah,
his
I'm listening.
fucking
Wait,
land
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They come and take. Even you could go to. White man took over the shark, the whale, any animal you could name, and every other race you can name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is implementing his power. That is the most dangerous animal on the planet.
Yo, why did we start off? Why did we start this podcast?
I
off?
love white men. I
No, no.
love white.
Why
people,
did we start
white
this
men, white
podcast
ladies,
off
white
in,
kids. I
in
love white
2017 by watching Black Panther during Black History Month, and Sheek was like,
Yeah, she hated that movie.
Sheek had
Even
to
that.
apologize.
Like,
Rest
even
in
that.
peace. To
Like,
what's his name?
like, you think
Rest
about
in peace
it.
to Black Panther. No, his actual real name. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
being serious on Smith.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him. Right there it is.
Okay.
Now check it. Now, even this.
I'll take Hancock over that movie.
I'm just saying, clearly the white man. You know, we're not down to white people. Let me say this here and now.
Yeah, our
I
listeners
don't want
and
little white
everybody.
children
Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
across the
What
world to
up?
feel dangerous. I'm just saying throughout history.
Yeah.
I'm speaking on historical facts.
That's real
Yeah.
shit.
If we go who has the most deaths under the belt, what would you say, Luch? The shark or the white man?
White man.
Wow, most dangerous
White man.
animal on the planet. The lion or the white man?
Google it right now. Ask Siri. Ask Siri who.
She's not gonna call a white man an animal. She's gonna call him a man.
Yeah.
But we're
What's the most dangerous race?
Uh-oh.
Say that. What's the most dangerous?
she's not. Oh, that's
Hey
dope.
Siri, what is the world's most dangerous race?
She gonna say fucking some kind of Olympics or some kind
this
of
on the web.
bike
What is
riders.
the world's most dangerous race? Check it out.
Human. So you might gotta say human being. Or,
She said the Isle of Men, which is the world's most dangerous race.
that's something on like going through
Isle of Man, yeah.
terrain and shit. They
Yeah.
think it's real race.
Yeah.
See, I knew it.
got
I
it
knew
wrong.
it. It couldn't have been white men. It
Yeah.
had to be the Isle of
Yeah,
Man.
you know Siri, Siri's a white woman.
she get down her man,
Yeah,
her
Siri-
boyfriend.
But like
Yeah.
you
There
know,
was something bad about her boyfriend.
Where was Siri on January 6th?
like see, then the like see, we got to be clear now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of brown people and black people have partaken in slavery also.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to say that, but when we say this to be clear, because we don't want to scare little white children and white parents are scared about white kids, so we
Right.
just want to be clear with history as we fucking possibly can.
Yeah.
We're just going with historical facts on
Agreed.
who's taking over the most shit.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Listen, but the internet doesn't like fuck with nuance. So like, there's going to be some headline where it's just like 2 Jews and 2 black dudes is toxic.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Then we're
Yeah.
toxic there. That's part of it.
Yeah.
You
Yo.
wanna, I mean, truth is the truth.
So Kate Capshaw, who is the leading lady in Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
She plays a character named Willy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Willy, which I believe the name originated
With
Steven
somebody's
Spielberg's
dog.
dog or something,
Yeah.
right? So, but she plays a character named Willy. I just want to go over like the Willy rankings, all right? You tell me, Sheek, who's the most poppin' Willy? Is it Willy from Temple of Doom? Okay. Is it Willy Wonka?
Will Smith.
Is it
Willie Smith.
is it Willy Randolph?
Yo.
Is it Willie Nelson?
Yo.
Or is it Willy Burger?
Wait, Will Smith isn't even part of this?
Word, how is Will Smith?
Oh,
not part
like
of it?
okay, fine. Will Smith, Big Willie style.
Yes.
it has to be
Willy.
Willie. But
Yo,
all right,
you're
all right.
talking to the man.
One more time. I just wanna go over it one more time. Right.
I'll tell you.
Best, most poppin' Willie. Willie from Temple of Doom.
Bless you.
Willy Wonka. Willie Randolph.
Yo,
Willie Nelson. Willie Burger, or Big Willie style himself.
it gotta be Will Smith or Willie fucking Nelson.
Okay. Oh.
Come on, man.
Wow. Didn't expect that one.
It wasn't-
more than
nah.
Willie Randolph.
Yeah, more than Willie Randolph.
More than Willie from Temple of Doom.
Yo,
Absolutely.
1996.
Will Smith or
Yeah.
Willie Nelson, man.
1996. Did you ever describe your lifestyle as Big Willie style?
Yeah, you said it here and there, and I'm like, you get. I'm big. That nigga, Big Willie, dog. That he homie Willie. You might have phrased it different, but like somebody getting money, that nigga's Willie, dog. Yeah, he
Yo.
Willie. He Willie.
What slang in '96 do you wish would come back? Like, what were you like, just shouting here and there?
We still stays like a
I
lot of the
still
stuff.
say everything from
mad
96.
shit
You guys
from
say like
96.
flavors.
Yeah,
That's
that's
flavor.
just say
everything
Homie
from
fresh.
96.
That kid
Yeah.
is fresh. We still kind of use these.
Yo, did you
Yeah.
think dope would like last this long?
You don't say. I still say.
I
No,
think
I'm
so.
saying like
Dope,
it's
that's
dope.
dope.
Is dope is big.
I
Yeah.
always thought the dope
I
would
still
be.
say that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you asking the wrong guy. Like we use like a lot of the old shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
use
yeah.
all of them.
Fresh.
You
Yeah,
fucked me up
fresh.
with that.
Yeah.
I use all of that.
Man,
You say word up.
word of mother, word up. Probably no.
I say word.
Word.
I just say
Word
word.
Word of up.
Word 'em up.
We even
If
still
it's serious,
sometimes
word to
we
my
have a
mother.
I was gonna say that. Still sometimes word of mother. I want to. You know what I mean?
Do you say John Blaze?
We never really had that one.
Straight cash.
Straight cash.
Yeah, like that's
I
straight
gotta
cash.
keep hearing some more of your shit.
Yeah, nah.
This is killing me.
Straight cash.
Straight
What was
cash.
straight cash? Like dead serious? Like that's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Nah, I don't think we had
Say
straight
that
cash.
to the teller.
Word. To the promoter. I want straight cash.
Yeah.
What else y'all had?
What, that we had? No.
Oh, whoever.
Straight up.
Straight up is
Yeah,
still
that's
around.
still
Yeah,
strong.
yeah,
Straight up, still there.
yeah.
Straight up.
Eric invented
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word skank.
Yeah,
He started,
say
Eric
real
started
talk?
calling girls
Yeah, real
skanks.
talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real talk. Yeah,
Real
yeah.
talk, real shit.
Dead ass.
Dead
Yep.
ass. Yeah.
I didn't grow up with dead ass.
No.
Dead ass was kind of came later.
You
Yeah.
grew up
Yeah.
with live ass?
Yeah, yeah.
Dead ass came later, right?
That has been around for a
Dead ass-
long
yo,
time.
No,
Dead
been
ass?
been a
Yeah.
while. It's just
That
new
nigga
to
dead
us
ass
since
serious.
Yeah.
Well,
He was serious with it though.
Yeah, no, it's like
Now they just took off the serious, but this nigga
Right.
dead ass serious.
Dead
Dead
ass.
ass serious.
They dead
When
ass
I-
serious.
Remember, I'm gonna
Dropped the
fuck this
serious.
nigga up. I'm dead ass
Yeah,
serious.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Dropped
They've
the
been around.
serious off and just
They dropped the
dead
serious off.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and put it to dead ass. Dead ass been around for a very long time.
Yeah. We only knew it like probably once we moved to the city.
yeah.
It's only shit like yo, I'll be maxing and relaxing. Like
Yeah.
when you sound
Ooh,
like that,
okay.
that's
Maxing
like
and-
you ain't been using that
You
shit.
gotta say all that shit that Walcott Frazier be saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit in dish.
I love it.
you
Love
know,
it.
maybe not those no more.
Yeah.
I just be
With
cold
it.
chilling.
Yeah.
I'm cold chilling. What you doing? I'm
Do
in the
that
house
fast
that's cold
one.
lamping. I'm lamping. Like, yeah.
Lamping.
Yeah, I'm not lamping.
All right, so check it. Like the Temple of Doom, right? The movie that we all are talking about today. What is a situation that you walked into knowing that there was danger waiting on the other side? Sheek
All the
Luch.
time with us, man.
Let's go.
What do you mean?
crib.
That's yeah, at the house. Could have said at the crib. It was danger when you know that was. Oh shit. I mean, dog. I hate to sound generic, but like, dude, with us, like when we go outside, bro.
Yo,
when
no.
we come, I know you want a certain
I want to hear
situation.
something. Yeah, like let's go back to 1998.
Coming outside.
Yeah, coming outside is crazy. Like,
He's coming outside, nigga.
I don't know. Get back to me.
Styles, what's the
But
situation?
we really do. You know what us like? It's like not necessarily like with us right now as adults, but like before it was like, man, come back home safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all like had
No.
that worry of leaving out. You want to
Every
No.
day, every
Yeah,
week,
like-
you just gotta try to make it whole.
make it back home safe where we was at. That shit might not have been meant for you, but where you hanging at and shit is, you know. So and that's real shit. You know.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Most certainly.
Yeah. So you know, I hate to get all deep, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
what situation were you left with? Could have been danger. You could have just been chilling with your homies.
Yeah. For us, we went.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
probably
We
different.
went to South by Southwest. We hosted the Atlantic Records showcase,
Yeah.
and it was called "Make America Trap Again."
Awful.
Right. So
Yeah.
they had every Atlantic artist performing: Meek, Gucci, Uzi,
Cardi.
Cardi,
Yeah, the label was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like they had 4,000 people in the audience and Jeff and I were hosting it, right? The DJ that they picked was like, he just played all of like Jay Dilla fucking like, light, like the opposite of trap music, right? And this crowd was not into it.
Well, no. Also, they made
I had
us.
to host it.
We had to
Yeah.
go out every 2 minutes because everybody was just doing one song, and so we would have to go out there and be like, "Thank you to Monster Energy, thank
Shout
you
out
to
to
New Era
Liz.
Hats."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so and the people on the side were like, "You have to keep saying the brands because there are people watching at home."
Yeah, Mike
And so-
Kaiser is like pushing us out to fucking like go
Yeah,
big
do
up.
a song and dance.
Yeah.
And so every 2 minutes we were doing this, and at a certain point when the DJ had a panic attack backstage and didn't show up anymore, and so it's just us for 8 minutes
killing time
killing
before
time.
like Meek shows up
because
you
he
know?
was late.
So
Yeah.
we're out there thrown to the wolves, whatever.
Yeah,
Ain't no
and they
joke.
booed
Y'all
us.
call that
Yeah, they
fucking
going to
throne
you.
to the wolves?
That was
Yeah.
It was
Shit, that's a good
Styles,
throw to the
it was,
wolves.
It was
Yeah.
horrible.
That's a very good throw to the wolves.
What happened? They started booing.
They booed us.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we're like,
okay.
Meek Mill.
Yeah,
You know.
whatever. But
Yeah,
like,
it's all good.
have you guys been booed? No. Yes?
I don't recall being booed. I recall not being liked at a show,
What was that?
but not being booed.
I don't think we ever got booed.
Never booed.
I don't know. I
I
want to
don't
say
recall
no.
being booed, actually.
It
to
wasn't
be
never
honest.
a situation where you like showed up so late that they were like, oh fucking, they're here, boo.
I recall fighting before we got into places.
To
Yeah,
get into
yeah.
places? Like you fought to get into places?
Yeah, we've done that. Where
Yeah, I
was
don't
we?
remember. Yeah, I don't remember ever getting. I'm trying to think.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been at places to where like, me and Tone run around, me and Ghostface, right? To
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
like I come out like they know I'm not woo. They got a certain like a, they got
The Woo Army.
Yeah, exactly.
They
They got the
dog.
Wool Army that came in to see
Yeah,
Woo.
they came to see the clan. So
if you're
like,
not woo,
yeah, they got a certain. Until I get into my joints, then they're
Yeah.
like, oh shit. But yeah, I've been where it's uncomfortable, and then you start rocking. But yeah, but never booed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are you the type to like, all right, so there's two ways to go about it, right? One is like to give that energy right back to the audience that you're getting, but others are just like power through and like just, I'm a professional, this is what I do.
I'm a power through and keep rocking. And
Yeah.
So I got them.
Yeah.
So I got them like
Yeah.
that.
You got to power through.
Yeah, I power through.
If you give off the energy you getting back all
Yeah,
the
oh,
time,
you're
then
done.
you set up for failure.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's places I've been where I thought they fucking hated the show. Nobody's really moving.
Yeah.
They're just really looking and thing, and then you get off stage and like,
Yeah,
that was
killed it.
fucking crazy.
Right.
I never seen that. You like, good looking. And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole- everybody want a picture and
Yeah.
this and after. But sometimes you from a different place and they used to seeing a different show.
Yeah.
So that different show,
true.
sometimes they sitting there and like they like, wow, like they used
Yeah.
they used to a whole nother thing.
It's like
So-
Drake coming out to one of them backpack kind of.
yeah, like
Yeah,
But
right.
after
Yeah.
a minute, when
We
you
know who
see
you
somebody,
are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you see somebody rock, you got no choice. But that's like any newcomer though. Like
Yeah.
like forget somebody established. Think about anybody who's new in the game
For sure.
and they got to go rock a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know this crowd. They don't know you. You're
Yeah.
not famous. And like even when I go to showcases, watch people. That's the dope shit. Seeing the people who just fucking power through.
Yeah.
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 You got to power through.
Yeah. We sold out SOBs almost 5 years ago, actually, this month. It was 5 years ago this month. And it was like 3 months or something like that before our album came out. So no one knew like that side of us or whatever. Most of the people in there just like were staring because they were just like, what is going on? More than like, because they don't know any of the
Right.
words to any of the songs or whatever. So it was
Yeah.
like, did we do all right? And then afterwards, everyone's like, that was fucking incredible. We're like, we wish you would have fucking said something.
Yeah.
Shown that.
dope.
Yeah.
Some people be high as you in that crowd too, though.
No, for
Word.
sure.
Fucking high.
For sure. Okay, check this. You remember the scene in this movie where they serve all these local dishes, let's say, right? And by the way, this is not to say that like this is what Indian food is like, this is what Chinese food is like. This was sort of meant to be a big dinner scene from this cult. So they do things a little differently. They served boiled snakes, they served cold monkey brains, they served beetles, and they served eyeball soup. So Jada, if you had to eat one of these things, snakes, beetles, eyeball soup, or chilled monkey brains, what would it be?
Just kill me. Kill me right now.
Oh shit.
I'm going with a little bit of Beatles.
Yeah. You want to
bit
sample
like-
it?
Yeah.
Steam like the hook the snake up like a look like rip them and like
Nasty. They fucking other
You
snakes
doing
came
the
out.
sampler?
yeah, a little bit.
You doing the sampler?
I think he's at like Sizzler.
And that's about it. Probably like a little that and like all right, I'm good.
Jeff, what would you do?
Denny's.
What would you do?
Denny's.
Yeah.
Jeff is hitting the eyeball soup.
It's just staring at him.
Yeah, I would not do the eyeball soup. I would not do monkey brains.
Slimy.
I would do either. Yeah,
Beatles.
snakes or the
is like
Beatles.
the bug.
Yeah, snakes or beetles. At least like beetles are good for you. Like people say, like insects are like good for
Right.
you.
Oh, that's a
what I
modern
thought of.
like,
Like,
yeah.
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 And I think that, like people actually eat that. I guess
And
people
snake.
eat all of them. Yeah.
Styles, what would you do?
Wait, where are the eyeballs from?
Oh God,
We don't know.
Anything that's gonna pop and all that, like
Yeah.
I'm plant based. I'm ducking them all, but if I had to, there was no choice.
it gotta be the bug. No, the snake. The snake gotta be like a steak, like a
Snake can make you can make snake taste like chicken. I heard.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can't even
Oh,
get.
man.
Can't
And
get
then,
close
but
to
then,
that.
like Jeff said, the beetle's good for you. I probably just chug a beetle.
Well, but also I
Make it
will say,
simple.
if you're around people who are eating them, like in
One crunch swallow. Yeah, like you can't chew it.
not even think about it.
One
But
crunch, two crunches.
if I was like in a place and it's like all these people are eating it and it seems fine, then it's like, all right, I'll do that. You know?
Oh, yo. You somewhere and people
No, no, no,
jumping
no.
off the roof.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I think I would do
eyeballs is crazy.
Eyeballs is
They
crazy.
all in a
But you
pot
don't
like
gotta
soup.
hit the eyeball. Just hit the soup.
the soup. I
No,
might.
you gotta,
I do
you
love
gotta-
soup.
I might
love a
do
soup.
the monkey brains. I don't know.
You doing a monkey brains?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like a.
There's
like
something
a
so.
steak.
That's
no,
a-
no,
it's
the monkey brains
chilled.
probably like,
Hold on, E.
like
Yeah.
That's
chitlins
fucking
probably.
stupid.
It's
What?
raw.
Tell me why.
Yeah, you gotta
So
be
why?
raw, even if you fry
Why are you
hard.
eating it? Did you get the brain power? Other than that, clearly the snake or the beetle's the safer
The
choice.
snake. I can't. I don't fuck
Clearly.
with snakes,
It's
dead
gonna
or
be like a-
alive.
You're not gonna.
It's gonna look like
Nah.
a chicken
Yeah,
leg.
it's gonna be like a. It's
Nah,
gonna-
Is it Indiana Jones style platter or?
they were moving around. They were moving around.
see, no.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing. I
Oh,
get
you
you on
talking
that.
about like that?
Snakes were moving around.
Like from the movie type. I
He
didn't.
cut the snake open and other snakes
How
came
was the
out.
Yeah,
Beatles?
that was
the
a pregnant
Beatles
one.
dead or alive?
Beetles
Dead.
were dead.
I mean, a dead
It's
beetle.
a
Easy.
Yeah.
it's a big
Dead
it's
beetle,
a big
simple.
beetle.
Oh, hell.
I feel like there's just.
Take a bite. Take a
With
bite.
the little ones.
I feel like the monkey brain and the eyeballs. There's something just disconcerting about. Like,
I will say
eating.
the presentation of the monkey was like they brought the
And the
monkey
top
head
thing,
out
they
and they
take
took the
the
head
top.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's how to
still
keep it
slimy,
chilled.
though. Oh, so you talking about how they looked in the movies?
Yeah.
All right.
Would you eat a chicken brain?
Does it come
Or
in
cow
the
brain?
chicken? Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah.
chicken or cow brains come, but would you eat it? Because you eat chicken and cow.
Would
right?
you eat? Would you eat?
Depends on how it's
I
prepared.
probably would. I probably
Would
would.
you eat a pig's like intestines? Like say seasoned up and hooked
Awful? No.
Huh?
Because the
Chitlins,
shit is
nigga.
going through it.
It's called
Chitlins,
awful.
nah, I wouldn't- no, it's
Oh,
called
isn't
chitlins,
it called
yeah.
awful? No.
Chitlins, man, awful.
Yeah, awful is a real thing. OFFAL.
It is awful.
No, I understand that it is.
Wait, how do you
awful.
spell it?
OFFAL.
Oh,
Where
five
is that
letters.
from?
5 letters. Good for.
Wordle.
Well, I mean, like, but you have the repeat
Wordle.
letter. It's not
Oh.
that great.
They never
Chitlins,
repeat letters.
We call it.
No, I
chitlins.
understand that you. Yeah. I understand. Yeah,
You'll eat it. You'll have chitlins if somebody gave you some chitlins.
probably not.
Smart move.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, straight up,
I think it's actually some weird shit.
how tough was it for you to transition to plant based, like fully, like in terms of like you like at going back to
Right.
whenever
did
you started,
Did you ever have like a drawback to meat, or were you just like,
or
fuck
were you
it?
like, yo, it's tough for me to like
I was a vegetarian for 10 years for it, so it wasn't tough at all.
even before? So when you became a vegetarian, was that tough?
Nah, I did it in Valhalla. County
okay.
pen. I just came home and it was in the county pen, so I got to not eat chicken that whole time. So when I came home, I just didn't eat chicken.
This is gonna be a weird
Yeah.
question. In jail at Valhalla, are they like? Are they conscious of and willing to, sort
no.
of- okay.
Whatever you're asking, no. I just ate fruit, oatmeal, peanut butter sandwiches, and things off commissary,
Soups. Aggressive.
things of that nature. And that was the big thing when I got in there. I just didn't want to eat a tray.
Yeah.
I didn't want to eat the shit off the tray. I just wanted the fruit, and then I had to figure it from there. And fruit, oatmeal, bananas, peanut butter, and soups.
Even today, it didn't change. In the there's no vegan options.
I have no idea.
I
would
know
never-
we ain't going back. I'm just saying like
Nah, it's jail. Ain't no. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
got to
feel
make
like-
your vegan options. You could go vegan
Right.
by eating peanut butter,
but it's
oatmeal,
what you do, right?
fruits, veggies.
I'm talking about. I guess
and
my
now-
question is from the.
No, they don't
government.
have no
Do they-
substance. Like
Right.
they don't have no substitute if you
Yeah,
go.
like-
I'm not eating. But actually, here's what's crazy.
Doing it in
Kosher
schools
meals.
now.
You could get
know
kosher
that?
meals.
Yeah.
Like the Jewish people always get the kosher meals, and
Right.
then
So you can get a kosher meal and shit like that.
I don't even know if they have a Muslim thing. I think the Muslim people have to put in for the kosher shit.
Yeah.
I don't even
My
think it's
feeling
like
is
a
that
whole
like, and I haven't been
Muslim
to jail,
section.
but like
No.
I feel like jails are not the most accommodating places. They're
No,
not
no,
like,
but
oh,
the
like-
government now, because a lot changed.
Feds
man.
though. I think the
Yeah.
feds are actually
You know they're doing it in
accommodating the
school.
people.
Really?
They're making 2 days out the week or whatever, vegan days,
Is that right?
They got
And you know-
plant-based burgers.
You know
on
what's
Friday.
crazy
something
though?
like that. You
Really?
seen it, right?
You know what's crazy? People don't never really think about schools, jail, and hospital basically eat kind of the
The
same
same food.
fucking food. So you thinking about jail meals, and people think like, I would never eat that. They'd send their kid to school, and
yeah.
your kid would.
So, okay, in this movie, Indiana Jones goes on this trip, ends up in this Indian town, but the guy who like is in charge in that Indian town was like, "Oh, you're here. We expected you."
Right.
Do you think that life is predetermined and that we're all on some mission?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I think it was all written. I think it's written.
No, for real?
I think it's written.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think shit is written. It was written.
Is that
but
That's
then
a real
but you
saying.
have
That's how
free
you-
That's the
will.
whole Nas
that's
thing.
how
No,
you
but
wake
thing-
up like every day. You're just like,
No, but I think your path. I think he knows whoever he is knows. You know, kind of. It ain't like oh shit. He knew when it was gonna start and finish. I think
okay.
it was written. Think about it, dog. What I'm saying.
1,000%.
Think
I
what I'm
agree
saying.
with you.
Like I
You
get it. I
can't
get it.
catch deja vu over certain
Yeah,
shit
like, you think-
either if it wasn't written.
Like it. What like he died right here unexpected? Like no, dog. That was when that person was supposed to go.
So how about shit like Tracy Morgan?
With his friend, like a car accident. That something was supposed to in that guy's life. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he didn't make no mistake.
Yeah, I
don't think
totally
he makes
agree with
mistakes.
that. That's like saying like this. Look,
Do innocent.
if you
go
think about
guess,
like you could. I use this a simple.
How about
do
the
innocent
guy
people
that-
die? Yes.
How about the guy that jumped off the roof and landed on the guy that was just smoking a cigarette on low?
He was meant to go.
I think it was.
It's fucked up. But
Yeah,
you
that's,
meant,
that's some wild shit.
anyway. Like
I
old
thought it was
people go
some
foul
TV
in
shit.
certain ways, but that's why they say we ain't God. We don't have his understanding. Like
Right.
Like take it for instance, like right here. Somewhere it has to be written. They grew up and kept moving in the same exact neighborhoods. I could have lived in Queens forever.
Yeah.
I could have never moved there. I could have never went to this junior high and met like the creative places you where you're supposed to be.
Absolutely. To even
And
question that, is like,
puts people in your life and things just like even
You
with
blew my shit with that.
even with your
Yeah.
parents, you got to think it was written. Like
was written.
your existence is a proof that somehow somewhere it was written. You think you're a random fuck?
Yeah.
Like that one sperm out of millions of sperms hitting out of that random date or random
Absolutely.
get together is not just a coincidence.
I'm
It's
not talking about no philosopher making this shit up. in
yeah,
his
me
books,
either.
doing
Like
it.
I
I'm
ain't
talking
going
about
all
the
that thing,
higher-
but just
Yeah.
somewhere God was
That was
involved,
supposed to
a
be.
higher powers involved.
Yeah.
Made it.
telling you, it was written.
It
man.
was written,
Stuff was
definitely.
It was written for this sequence to take place.
Do you think when we took the school bus and the bus driver was playing Down Bottom, we were like, one day we're gonna hang out with Rough Riders and fucking like, you know, be
Yeah, was
real
this all
friends?
preordained?
Yeah.
Look, so you know, you can look. Can you speed it up by eating unhealthy? Can you do whatever? But it's not really speeding up. Like either way, you ever see these motherfuckers that's living all the way off the grid, but somehow they still alive to 112 years old? It's like,
Okay, how about this? Your son does something and it just like pisses you off, right? He like sideswipes the garage and you're just like, motherfucker, like I gotta like
I
deal
don't
with
know if that little stuff was written, scratching the car and stuff, but the destiny that your
Of your
route
journey, yeah.
was written.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you could, I think it's two answers to the route you written, and you
Okay.
can make it go either way.
So you
It
are
is
somewhat
free
in
will,
control.
like you say,
Yeah.
and all of that. But part of your journey and the journey you on was definitely like that's like saying you was placed in a certain class or in school and certain things, and for a fucking reason. Like it's like there's certain people you hold on to, certain people you'll never see again, but certain things you learned at that period of time. Like, all right, was I fucking meant to learn 2 and 2 is 4 here? Maybe, yeah. Maybe I don't remember everybody around me, but I was at this particular time. It was meant for me to learn 2 and 2 is 4. At the particular time, you was meet your best friends, your closest friends. Why? How did you end up there? Was it like sometimes people miss death by saying, "I got a gut feeling, I'm not going here."
Yeah.
Are you then more forgiving because you're like, well, something's gonna?
Nah, you got to toughen up during that path. Fuck that. You ain't gonna play me through the whole time while I'm going.
Well, but
I think y'all mixing big things and little things.
Yeah.
I think all three of us are fathers. Neither one of y'all are fathers.
Right.
Yeah.
I think when you understand when you have a seed and you look at them and you understand the process of life and birth and with life, you understand you're here for a purpose, and that purpose is kind of right in front of you and right in front of your eyes at that particular moment. Like, there's people who existence alone is the answer to that. Our existence. All couples don't stay together, but look what happens.
Do you think in this movie, Indiana Jones, who finds himself in danger in crazy situations, in, like he looks right and someone's like gonna kill him, or he looks left and he has to jump over this fucking like gigantic gulch or whatever, do you think that he shouldn't be worried because life is like preordained?
Nah, not far as no, man. It still goes. You going back to the little thing. I think it was written was meaning his will that he wanted to become an archaeologist. That shit was put in him. You get what I'm saying? Like it was written. That was his path to do that shit. You get what I'm saying?
So the little things
Not
are
to bite on the beast thing or during the way. Like his path is written. Some people that shit is everybody's written. You didn't trick him when you might have escaped it, but like really you didn't. You didn't trick him.
Right. So you're saying that like, if I was to pray for a snow day, that's not gonna work, right?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
It was
Maybe
probably, the solar system. They knew it was gonna snow.
But you're saying that like like the general thing is preordained, but not like on a daily basis. On a daily, every action is me waving my hand like this.
That lady lived to 98. It could, he kept himself healthy and stuff, but it was written for him to live to that age. It was written, dog. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, no,
I know y'all don't believe it.
No,
I
don't have a hard belief on this. So like when you guys were like saying like how deeply you guys we're talking about how deeply you feel this what the fate and everything. I don't necessarily believe in fate, but like I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not going to argue against that because like I just don't have a real core thing there.
Jada, do you think Indiana Jones can sleep well at night?
Should be.
Hell yeah, that nigga's a zillionaire.
Besides being in pain.
Yeah. No, but I feel he's got to like.
I don't think he's breaking no.
I think someone's always trying to kill him though. Like.
Yeah.
Also, like he would be like.
Right, it's hard for him to get some sleep. He got one eye open. He always on the move.
Yeah.
He's like a black man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's guys we know. You guys
like a black man father.
Yeah. We know. Like, yo, you think
he's like a black man father? I'm concerned. That shit don't sound like
that was the life of a black man.
Son, that shit don't sound like nothing new or strange to me, dog. Like, sadly,
niggas, he don't even make a movie. You could ask him that. If you think he sleeps good at night,
could Indiana Jones be a black name?
Yeah.
It is.
Hell, Indiana Jones.
There's Jones. You fucking kidding me?
It was supposed to be Indiana Smith.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or Williams.
But yes, I'm just saying that it was written as.
Yeah.
Fate, it was written. Yeah, it was written. Fate had it as Indiana
Smith. Jones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did he ever? No, forget it.
Don't just leave him white.
Just leave him.
Don't make a black Indiana Jones.
No, I don't want a black Indiana.
Now, Idris, don't do it. Idris Elba. Don't fucking do Samuel. Don't fucking do it, bro. Them niggas say anything. Don't fucking do it. They fuck. Nah, let me stop. You know when they did the honeymooners, man. Fuck blew my mind, man. I didn't like that one.
They redid. Yeah, they redid the.
Seth is my guy.
Yeah.
I love you, Seth.
My dog.
I am A Jackie Gleason. I want to see that and just
Can I
leave
tell-
it. Don't
can I-
touch it.
Can I tell you something? Since we're being honest, since you said that,
Audrey Meadow,
I've never watched Black Annie yet.
Joyce Randolph,
I
and
didn't
the
watch
star
Black
Jackie
Annie yet.
Gleason.
You
The
wanna know-
honeymooners.
I gotta watch Black. Huh?
I ain't watched it either.
You ain't watch Black Annie?
You
I
wanna
ain't
know
watch Black Annie
one
yet.
of
Black
the worst
Annie?
experiences of
Nah,
my
I know
life.
somebody-
Was watching Black Annie?
No.
Go ahead,
So
You
Jeff.
want to see Black Annie?
No, I said I haven't watched Black
You
Annie.
want to see it?
I think one day if it's on and it's
Just
like,
gonna
you know,
check it
the
out.
time's there and it's there, then I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not putting it on.
Nah, no, dog. Yo, I'm one.
Certain shit I'm
now,
not. Like
And I
Annie
know
shit-
my black.
It's
Yeah,
February.
you
It's
know.
February.
I'm you know, I'm
Listen,
Black Panther.
it's February.
Andy should have stood white, dog.
Yeah, man. Some shit.
Some
leave
shit
that
gotta
shit
stay
alone,
white,
man.
dog. Some shit gotta stay
Don't do
black.
that shit,
Yeah.
man.
Some shit gotta stay white.
Yeah.
They come with a black Dukes that has it. Throw
They
your
can't.
TV
They
out
was
the window.
Confederate- they had the
'cause it
Confederate
was- but you know
flag.
they try to like switch it
They
up.
probably
and
put the
Dukes
Confederate
arms,
black and
add
white.
the gay guy,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
because you know everybody wave. They ride the wave.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
The one of the worst experiences of my life was Eric and I had done interviews for MTV for a number of years, and for ourselves, and we interviewed Jada at one point, which is how we met. But we were asked once we got new management. We had sold the TV show. We're waiting for the TV show to happen. We were invited to do, as a favor to our new management, because they had sponsored a water company.
Yeah, your guy's old friend Troy Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who's the manager?
Yeah.
So we were asked to do interviews on the red carpet.
For Annie. For
Annie.
the new Annie.
Yeah. So it's like a zillion different people. Angie Martinez is there, Extra, all these different like outlets. We're at the very end. We have not been like, nobody has done any work for us to like be like, hey, like, you know, let's wrangle up some celebrities to do all this stuff.
And by the way, if it's up to us, like on that red carpet, we're like, who do we want to interview? Like Jay,
Jamie Foxx.
like Ty, Jamie Foxx, you know,
Yeah.
like not necessarily like
Probably the little girl that played Annie.
No, but we did interview her. So she's the one person who agreed to do an interview with us, and she was great. The other thing that agreed to do an interview with us.
well, because everyone else, we're at the end of the line. Everyone else is like, I'm just trying to get to my seats in the theater and watch this shit, right? Like, no, I'm good. I don't know you guys. Like, thanks very much. I got Angie. I got Extra. I got whatever.
Yeah.
They move on. So
Yeah.
Will Smith and Jay, they're all like, hey, what's up? And keep it moving.
Yeah.
No one's stopping. And the one interview that we got.
Was the dog.
Yo,
So like we had to talk
Yeah.
to a dog, but like it was so cramped on this thing that the handlers, they stood behind the cameras, and then we were interviewing this dog.
dog.
And
hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your role?
How excited are you
How
to be
excited
here?
are you to
but
be here?
the
Can I pet him?
handlers,
That nigga should have been mean as fuck though.
That paid dues, man.
Yo.
It's called
Yeah,
paying
they
dues.
paid dues.
no,
They
this
paid
is
dues.
this is
It's called paying
after.
dues.
This is like we've already
Yo,
done
we had
like
done
the big
some
stuff.
great shit in our
Yeah.
lives.
This is the lowest point of my life. The handlers were fucking. They were clapping. So that's when the dog barks. The dog will bark whenever they clap, and the handlers couldn't see
Yo.
when we would like take breaks in you know when we'd ask a question. So the dog's just barking willy nilly, and us two are just like,
Yo, in
We're
our
gonna kill
lives, to
ourselves.
that point, we interviewed people like Stevie Wonder. Like, we've done, like, major things that, like, our grandma would be proud of, right? All of a sudden, we're fucking talking to,
a dog.
yeah, a dog.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at you though, bro. I ain't mad.
I was furious.
I got a raging headache and walked home.
Crazy.
Terrible. Forced the management to never put that
Did
video
you
out.
ever have a dog?
No.
See?
No, no.
That's not C.
No.
Wait, what is
No.
that?
I wasn't mad
I
at
get
you, dog,
along
for
with
interviewing
dogs.
the dog.
Yeah, wait,
I
wait.
just don't want to talk to a dog.
What do you mean C?
Cause you're on a dog. Mm-hmm. So you're looking at a dog as a pet. That was a good dog, man. That was
Word, I ain't
Andy's-
mad.
By the way, no,
Right, Luke?
Yeah,
That's the Andy dog.
No.
the
That's
dog
the
is
Andy
great.
dog.
Shouts
That's
to
a
the
star.
dog if
That
you're
dog's a
watching.
star.
Facts.
Love the dog. I forget its name.
Let me put it to you like this, Styles. What if, like, after a career of performing on, you know, fucking giant stadium stages for Summer Jam, all of a sudden your manager was like, hey, I need you to perform in this parking lot for 2 deaf people. And that's it.
100,000.
What's the price?
Taking it?
What's the price?
Yeah, a full blown show.
What's the price?
Fireworks. They can see, right?
Yo, you're bringing out Big Willie style.
Yeah, they can see. They deaf, but they can see, right? More of the stories. Don't make them fucking movies, man. Them Annies and shit like that, and these fucking.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't do that shit, man. You blowing my shit. Leave it as is.
Oh my
And
god.
it's dope. Some shit is, some you don't agree. Some shit just leave.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
I like sequels. Some sequels is dope.
Yeah. That's why I don't need Shia LaBeouf in this. Just
Good
personally.
French pronunciation.
Jeff, here's a question for
LaBeouf.
you. What is the best killing in this movie? Is it the hanging of the assassin on the ceiling fan, right? By the whip? Is it ripping the heart out of the dude who is still living as he goes down into the depths of hell? Or is it the giant at the end? Remember this on the conveyor belt when he's crushed as they're like, you know, making the last daring escape? Which one is the best killing?
I mean, the one that's most known is the heart ripping out.
Yeah.
Itch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I guess that's the best one. I mean, like, the ceiling fan is really good too, though. So
It's
I don't
all
know.
good.
But I'm gonna choose the heart.
Styles?
Heart.
Going with the heart.
Yeah.
Sailing Fit was definitely awesome, but to rip a heart out was like fucking
With his bare
amazing.
hand.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But then the weird thing is that he still lives.
Yeah. Until he doesn't.
Yeah.
Until he evaporates in the fucking hell.
Yeah, heart got to be it.
What?
What happened?
Whatever.
Jada just like he sort of command, like he's sort of like a Tony Soprano figure right now.
And it's his movie.
Yeah.
This is crazy shit.
Yo, Sheek, what do you think Short Round is up to today?
The actor or the
No,
character?
the character of Short Round. Like, so Short Round's story is what? He's a pickpocket. He tries to go after Indiana Jones's, like, you know.
Right now,
Yeah.
And then
he
Indiana
owns a
takes
massage parlor.
under his wing.
Right now, he's 36, and he owns a rub and tug in Bangladesh. And his biggest customers are Indiana Jones. And the stuff on the wall is real stuff from the stuff he stole, worth zillions, but people don't know that. And he has special clients, right? And they like, yeah, and they like he runs a rub and tug.
Yo, what is it? What's his spot called?
Indy's rubbing tuck.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
like
it
the
sound like
opposite
that.
of Short Round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing with himself right now. He owns a rub and tug.
Oh shit.
Yo, y'all seen it though, right?
Yeah, that was a whole vision.
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
great.
expecting that.
That's
Yeah.
great. The shit he stole on the
Yeah.
shelves.
So that's all the stuff that he got. That's real though. People think it's props,
No.
but it's real millions of dollars in his shop. And Indy comes, he's like one of his clients, and Indy brings people, special people.
Indy's his client.
They got a room in the back and shit.
How many times has Robert Kraft gone there?
A lot. Yeah, a lot.
He's
He sneaks him through.
Member,
He's a special member. He brings him through
He's
his
got the
dry
punch
cleaners.
card. Yeah.
He brings him. He has a dry cleaner over there.
Yeah.
He sneaks
my
him in
God.
that way.
Indies come and go.
Have any of you
Indy's
guys
come and go. That's a good one.
have any of you guys ever ridden an elephant?
Ooh.
Nah, man.
Nope.
Would you?
I'm not so big on wildlife. Like I love the silverbacks and all that shit. But I don't. You know how you did the safari?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man.
That was
Because you
one of
know what's so crazy about that
stupid.
kind of shit? Right.
It's a beautiful, stupid thing to
Yeah.
do.
What's stopping them from living their lives? Nothing.
Nothing.
So you went
Even
to
an elephant
South
can stop you
Africa.
out, right? The
Yeah.
elephant will fucking throw you off that shit. And
Are you
all
in a
them
Jeep
shits
or
the
something
way
with
you
like
gotta
bars?
Like what happened was, look, on the brochure they showed the Jeep with bars.
Word.
And high, like a higher one. It looked like
Check
it looked
me,
like
man.
like a half a school bus with bars, no roof, but like
A
caged
short,
in.
short bus.
Yeah, that's what the brochure looked like.
Yeah.
When
The
I
reality?
got there, no bars.
Oh my
Like so, I
God,
wasn't
bro.
even like. You kind of, it's like a very high feeling, but it's like, I guess me being a New Yorker, it got realistic quick to me. Like
Word, bro.
the shit they tell you can't do or you can't do, like you could
Smells
do, you
and
can't
what you
do.
can't ever
Yeah,
see.
like you can't make certain movements. When you actually see like a lion within a few feet of you and there's no gun, there's no cage, there's no knife.
What the fuck?
All I kept thinking was, I'm gonna throw this dumbass white man in front of me that keep getting crazy. Anything happen, I'm throwing him out.
Yeah, cause then you got.
Like,
then I
yeah,
gotta go because I gotta protect them. At least let me get this nigga full so he don't want to get my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks,
Yeah, it's
dog.
crazy.
Can you imagine, right?
Like the
What you
rhino,
did?
the rhino kind of chased the truck.
Word.
That shit had me paranoid. They was
Yeah.
laughing, thinking it was joking. Like I was like, this could go all wrong. Say he's reversing,
Yeah.
and
You're in your-
kind of speeding.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that shit flip, you in the middle of the fucking.
And it's his right. He's
yeah,
being
you
an
in the
animal.
middle of that
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Now you got this.
Y'all on his crib.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
crib,
Yeah.
dog. Now you relying on this instructor. How you know he ain't high right now today or having a bad day? Or
Yeah.
this?
But to enjoy life, you gotta risk life sometimes. I do say
I live
that.
off of that.
Yeah.
Did you feel
I live
but
that.
shit.
I
more
live that.
complete afterwards?
Definitely, because once you certain shit, you realize your life is huge, but it's also minuscule at the same time. Like at the same time, life is huge and grand, but it's just
Here's a question.
blink
You do
and
it
very
again?
minuscule.
Have you ridden
Safari?
a horse?
I would do it again, but I would do it
cage.
on I would do it with a cage and a gun, or
What?
at least bow and arrow,
Mm.
crossbow, something.
Nigga think he handicapped.
Word though, dog. I hear
Nah,
you.
I'm just
I
saying,
hear
I
you,
was
dog.
some
hear
trying
you.
to-
Have you ever shot a bow and arrow?
If it involves shooting, I'm pretty sure I could be good at it.
No, I mean like, but a bow and arrow is very different than a gun. But like, have you ever shot a bow and arrow?
Jeff, I know a bow and arrow is very different from a gun.
Yeah.
As I stated earlier,
Yeah.
which I meant when I said it.
Yeah.
If it involves shooting
Sure.
You can
and
get it
it's a
done.
learning process,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could get good at it.
Alright.
How about
I don't
you?
think I'm a
I-
natural.
I've
I
shot
didn't
a bow
say.
and arrow.
I'm not saying I don't think I'm a natural. I don't but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
if other people
I
have
just-
learned and been successful,
I was
Yeah.
more looking for a story, but okay.
nah, I've
That
never
shit
shot
is
a
weird,
bow and
though.
arrow.
That bow and arrow shit.
I'm a
even
Sagittarius,
crossbow,
though.
it's velocity.
Which has to do with anything.
Because you think it's just gonna go
It's my
straight. That
sign.
shit drops.
Yeah,
It-
yeah,
I'm an archer.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
It'll work. I'll
This-
figure it out.
This may sound weird, but I feel like Styles has had like positive interactions with all like animals he's come across here, like in the States, certainly. When you go to a safari, do you like connect with the animals at all? Like even if they're like fucking ferocious, are you like, wow, I have an appreciation
I think
for this?
anywhere you at in the world, you just connect because you're in that atmosphere. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
But these are animals that you're not going to run into, like, in
I'm
Yonkers.
not no fucking animal whisperer. I'm not
You're not
connecting
Dr.
like that.
Dolittle?
Nah, but
I'm
the
just,
silverbacks and when I go to
Yeah,
the monkey
the-
shit, I do.
Real shit?
Yeah, hell yeah, I
Yeah.
connect, and that's not because I call myself. You know, the silverback shit for me to the world. That's a mentality. Like I'm on some beast shit. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Concrete jungle is a beast. Not I think I'm a fucking actual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, hell no. But they're smart.
yeah.
The gorillas and stuff are smart. They have
Yeah.
human like fucking ways how they
Yeah.
sit and look at you and
Characteristics.
yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, certain
I think-
ones.
yeah,
Now,
I think
lions
all-
and shit that you can't control.
But you could connect to
Holy
those though
shit.
too. I think just
They're
pretty
sneaky.
much anywhere you go, like you get a connection and you just
I might want to do
If
it
you
in
feel the
Dubai
energy.
with the niggas that own, like you know when they be taking
Yeah.
them joints.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna ride a
Must
camel?
be a little different.
No,
nah,
they
they more mistreated. Those
I'd
stand the
rather
chance
ride
to
nothing.
flip
those
more.
are like the
Yeah.
private like owners who got like giraffes in their spot and like different
Yeah,
like
tigers.
and you pose a fucking picture with them and all that, right?
Yeah, pet monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know if I ride the camels and none of that either, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Not riding anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know, man.
You never ridden a horse?
Yeah, nah.
Then I ain't healing the same these days.
Pony.
Nah.
I'll tell you them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. Even I did the safari. I'm gonna be honest. The most terrifying thing I ever did wasn't even the safari. It terrified me way more than the safari. Being next to the lions, cheetahs,
Hot
all
air
that.
balloon.
That was close to it, but it was also a surreal feeling because you realize while you that high up,
The air balloon?
yeah, you start looking down on the
Getting
mountains.
on that shit. I'll get on. I'll put my bike in that shit. I'll get on that. I'll get on top of that high.
Yeah,
air
I mean,
balloon.
but you like me. We like
suntan
thrills.
on top of that.
I like the
Hell
rush.
yeah.
Like I like a roller coaster. I like driving
Yeah.
very. I'm like. I like adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like I don't really mind adrenaline, but
What
the
was the
hot air
craziest-
balloon, it gets so surreal. You don't think you're going up that high,
But you are.
but you are. You're going very, very. I didn't know why I thought that. Even seeing them be that high,
They had a
just in my mind, you wouldn't be looking down on mountains. Like when I started looking down on mountains,
Yeah.
is when it became like,
but they had somebody was in control of it. Whoever
Yeah.
works for the
if you want to call it that, fire controls the shit.
Right.
Yeah.
you're in a picnic. You're in a picnic basket with no belts or no
How about if
seats.
it go
A picnic
up? How about
basket?
if the fire turn?
Yeah.
This is gonna go like in a spiral all the way down until
I rode a
and
dolphin though. I was the most
You
panicked
rode
I
a
ever
dolphin?
Jump out when you get close.
What?
Wait, how did this not get brought up during the
I love
Aquaman
that
thing?
did. Like no, like because the safari, I guess I was on my feet. Riding a dolphin, you go, it bring me under the water, up
Yeah.
and all that.
I've done
That
that a lot of
shit
times.
terrified me.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not a trip.
I was still
Yo,
most terrified.
dolphins
Yeah, I was
are-
on a vacation somewhere.
No, like a trip, like that's dope. Like that's
Nah, the safari was doper than me than that. Like, I think I watched too much dolphin shits. I know how intelligent they was.
Yo,
how much it
dolphins
fucked
are
me up.
dicks.
That shit was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could be assholes.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Where
They have
in
mean
Turkey,
ones too.
What it did?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the ones he's talking about it probably was no.
Under the water,
They can drown you.
and to the thing. It's so fast and powerful, Kiss. Like feeling because I'm feeling the power of that shit. It's like holding a car.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like that shit felt crazy. I was like, never. I quit the whole rest of the
Hey,
thing.
Gecko's so smart, bro.
Dolphins are smarter than
That's
humans.
crazy.
by the
How do they
way.
make
They
them
have
that
more
smart?
brain
By the
power
way,
than us.
you felt all that power. Imagine like holding a bow and arrow.
Yo,
You're an idiot, Jack. It's a
by the
fucking
way,
idiot.
so one thing that I've loved is watching Fat Joe's talk about Fat Joe before his Instagram live, like throughout the pandemic, right? Because he has the Fat Joe show, the big
Absolutely.
show, right? But when Fat Joe really enjoys something, he starts clapping like a seal.
The slow. Hell yeah.
He does do that clap.
Okay, so at the end of the movie, Indiana Jones returns all the imprisoned kids, all the enslaved kids, to the city. And in the beginning of the movie, they were like, "Yo, there's no food here." And that's without like thousands of kids raiding this new city.
Yeah,
I had a real issue with that.
that's it.
Bro, say
That's
it again. So he went the beginning of the movie.
Beginning of the movie, everybody's starving in the city. They don't have any of the kids.
Okay.
At the end of the movie, scores of
Return
kids.
them back to where there's
yeah.
no food at and all that.
Yeah, but everybody's so happy.
They back with their parents and they back with everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't like the kids being
where
happy.
should he have took them? But now don't he got money to give him all the reasources and give him all the stuff now?
Where's
It doesn't
the
show.
money come in?
Indiana got all them stuff. He found all this.
How the fuck does this guy watch a movie?
Then he give him all this stuff. Now the
fuck
city's
is
free
going
again.
on?
It's not under his claw. Mm-hmm. No?
I
Now
mean,
you
like,
want him to take on more responsibility, basically.
Yeah.
He came and saved everybody.
Yeah, now he has to build up
do
the local
even more?
economy. Yeah. Like, that's not going to happen.
crazy.
Took all
man.
the jewels from there and all the stuff he found, right? Mm-hmm. Does he kick back?
No. He's a white man. I know he has a black name.
Full circle.
All right,
Yeah.
Sheek Luch, let's do Richie Thumbs. What'd you think?
I'm giving this a 10.
Ooh.
100% a 10 from far as like, all of us, we grew up with the video game, of
Yeah.
course, watching it. And then when the video game came out with we walk from here and the whole shit.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
whole, like,
yeah.
the
You got 'em in
tunes
the
and all
carts
that.
going through the
carts going
mines,
down,
yeah.
But just to see this, guys, this is before y'all know Jumanji and shit like that, giving you that feel. You know what I mean? Ours was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of, they know Tomb Raider and stuff now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Ours-
If you could be Indiana Jones, would you?
No, I'll take his money, man. I'm not doing all that shit. You crazy?
Oh shit!
Styles P.
You? Hell no.
No, I wouldn't. Again, I don't fuck with the bugs and the snakes and all
sometimes
that
you
shit.
got a lot
No.
of work.
Seems
Like,
like a lot of
yeah.
running around and stuff.
Snakes and the bugs.
Yeah, not
Freak
it.
you out.
Not it. I can't do it. Styles P. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
8 out of
Give it
10.
a solid 8 out of 10. I would give it a 10.
Yeah, because these
I'm not
kids only
gonna
know
lie.
the mummy.
I would
now.
give it a 10, except for the white savior fact. That's why I'm negative. I'm -2 on that part.
I'll be
Yeah.
forgetting about that. It's
I'm
crazy.
-2 on that part. They call the white man to come to India and fix everything and slide. But other than that, I love Indiana Jones. I think he's one of the dopest. I love the hat. I love
If
the
it was a
web.
Spanish guy that
Leather
came and did it.
jacket.
If Indiana Jones,
Yeah, like say they call the
Spanish
Spanish dude to come save everything.
10.
His name was Indiana Jones.
I gotta give it a 10.
All right, cool.
I give
Indiana.
it a 10.
Jeff, what do you think? How many Richie Thumbs?
I like Raiders better, so this can't be a 10 for me. I'm gonna say 8. I think that there's like it's not like a hard movie, and yet like there are still things that I like didn't know what was happening.
Nobody knows in none of the movies.
Yeah,
That's
so
the purpose of it.
I was just like along for the ride, sort of
A
like
lot of
life,
shit
you know.
happens, yeah.
So yeah, I would say 8.
I'm gonna get to you last, Jada, because this is your movie. But I'm also gonna say 8. 8 out of 10. I think that the white savior shit is troubling.
Oh my god.
I know, what a
Said it's
simp.
troubling.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But But
Yes, it
man,
exists, huh?
for a movie in 1984, super enjoyable. Like all
Yeah,
the
it is.
all the
It's fun.
action,
It's fun.
all the action, all the assassins,
Yeah.
all the the plane is crashing. They got to
Actually,
jump out of the
time.
plane.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's ahead of time.
I'm gonna lower mine to 7 because
Come on, you can't take away.
I got it.
Not after he starts saying shit.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you wanna-
yeah,
Nah,
No, not because of what he was saying. Believe me, Eric has not convinced me in
You
any
had
way.
an 8. He did convince you because after he said it, shit, you take it off thumb.
Willy and Short Round were complete liabilities. Actually, no, just Willy. Willy's a complete liability. Offers nothing. She should have just like stayed somewhere else.
You heard Jeff. Don't trust women.
That is not what I'm saying.
don't be around kids.
Yo.
No. Okay, I'm gonna say 8. I like the action of it. I like the storyline. Had some questionable parts, obviously, but I like the interactions. The acting was good. Harrison Ford's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's Steven Spielberg. Like, can't go wrong with
All
that.
these new movies were based off of that movie.
Real shit.
Basically.
A lot of people say it's
Archaeologist
darker
movies.
than they expected because of what was going on in Steven Spielberg's and George Lucas's real life at the time.
Yeah.
But whatever. Sometimes we like a dark movie. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
what they did? What you mean? George
They were getting
Lucas? They did it
divorced. They
together?
were down. Yeah. They wrote it
Those
together.
is yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know
and
that.
and they hired
Oh,
2 more
dope.
writers, but the 4 of them together, it was
That's fire.
story by
That shit definitely couldn't lose then, right?
Spielberg and
I
George
told
Lucas.
you got to watch Spielberg's documentary.
Yeah,
dog.
I seen
I'm
some of
telling
it.
you.
I gotta finish it. Yeah.
Their crew was crazy. They had a fucking insane crew, dog.
Yeah, like George Lucas,
why.
Steven Spielberg,
That's
Francis
right,
Ford
that's Star
Coppola.
Wars
Yeah.
and the
All of them.
minds of them
Yeah.
kind
What's
of
his name? Who
Yeah.
directed Scarface?
What's his-
De Palma. Yeah,
they was all
yeah.
the crew.
Shouts to Johan.
Yeah,
But I don't know if
they were all
fucking.
out there in California. Jadakiss, you asked for your pick. You said, "Let me watch my movie. Let's do Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom." What are we saying? How many Richie thumbs?
I'm giving it 10.
Woo!
'Cause I picked it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all full of shit with the white savior shit. because You got
That's
to
some
keep
wild
your mind
shit.
frame of when you watched it. It was none
Absolutely.
of that in play. So
No, that's the
Get outta
point.
there.
Actually,
You
no.
going? You judging the movie?
I
from
got
now.
to debate you on that,
Oh,
kid.
my
I'm saying,
I got to debate
judging
you
it
on
now.
that.
When you watched it, you loved it with no judgment.
Yeah, you changed,
So,
P.
but
I seen the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I just think it was super. I think bringing how you say his name, Short
Short round.
introduction to him was dope. How you said Willie, you thought she served no purpose or whatever. That makes Indy having to hold down Short Round and
And Shorty.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
that's what those type of guys do.
Yeah.
That movie felt good during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
see,
Fuck it.
now
I'm
you
back to
think
10.
you think of it now. Back to your
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In hindsight,
right.
that's every movie.
You
Yeah.
know what else felt good at the time? Indiana Jones going to Short Round's fucking,
Rub and tug.
rub and tug.
Yeah, man. He built that. He took one of them statues, sold it, bought that building.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. He's
Right.
come and go.